Hi, welcome to Mining the Maximo database. Today we're going to talk about the filter. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I want to go to work order tracking. I can do that either through my favorite applications or just go to work orders, work order tracking. This brings me to the list tab of work order tracking. And what you see on the list tab is the filter. The filter will allow you to search for records meeting specific criteria. The top part of the filter is called the Filter Toolbar, which gives you buttons to be able to do things all depending on what you found when you search for records. The bottom part is your filter line. This is where basic searches are executed in Maximo. If we want to search for particular records, work order records, we can enter criteria into these lines, and by pressing enter we can execute a search and find the records that we're looking for. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on description, and then I'm going to type in the word fire and press enter. Pressing enter executes my search, and as you can see here, I have records now whose description has the word fire in them. I have about 67 records from all the open records that we have at this time that have the word fire in the description. Now once I have this search going, now more buttons are available up here at the top, and I want to identify those right at this point. So on the toolbar here, the filter toolbar, this basically tells you what object list you're looking on, or what you're working on is work orders. The filter is a toggle which either turns on or off the filters. As you can see there, if it's amber and it's pointing down, the filter line is there. If it's blue and it's pointing to the right, the filter line is not. Just gives you a little more real estate if you don't want to have the filter line in there when you're looking at your records. The eraser here will basically clear this current query and take us back just to the filter again with no result set below. The blue arrows here reload to update the list from the database. If someone's making some changes on records and you want to refresh your search, you can press that. We have some green up and down arrows here, and basically this will just move the focus from the top record down, and you can see I'm moving down, and as you can see too, I'm moving up with the up arrow. I'm looking at records 1 through 20 of 67, which is in my result set. If I press the right arrow here, it'll take me to the next set of 20. Right arrow again, the next set of 20. Left arrow, previous set of 20. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the status, and I'm going to type in APPR. Now what this is going to do is further continue my search on this result set of 67 records. So as I press enter again, you'll notice that now my list is whittled down to 12 records. I have records now that only meet both criteria. They have fire in the description and they have APPR in the status. And as you can see here, sure enough, we have WAPPR, which meets the criteria, or just APPR by itself, which also meets the criteria. Once I have my list, then I can, go up and down, take a look at the list, verify that it's there. I can do a couple different things to it. I can open up these work orders individually if I'd like and take a look at them. I can edit them, view them, print them, etc., etc., etc. But now you can see I have a list that meets some specific criteria, and it's a lot smaller than scrolling through thousands of records. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and hit the eraser button here. That's going to clear our filter fields. Fire is going to go away, APPR is going to go away, and this list is going to go away also. This does not delete the records, it just basically clears the list. Okay, so we're back to the beginning again. We have just the filter and no result set below. If I want to search all the active records or view all the active records, all I have to do is click in any of these fields on the filter line and press enter. And what I've done is said basically I want all the filters, all the records that match the default filter. Now, right now you see there's 1,646 records here. There are a lot more records in the database. There's about over 200,000. But the reason why we're only getting 1,646 is because these are the open work orders. These are the ones that have not been closed and archived. All the rest of them, the over 200,000 of them, are archived. So we're not looking at those right now. And to show you where that default filter is or what it looks like, I'm going to go to this advanced search button here and click the drop down menu, and I'm going to choose the where clause. This is the SQL code that really tells Maximo what records I want to look at. At this time I have no other search. I'm basically saying I want all the active records, and this is how it finds it. It's looking for work orders. Either they're a work order or they're an activity. The history flag is 0, which means it has not been archived. Is task equals 0 means it's not a task. Doesn't mean much right now. And the site ID is MST1, which is the Missouri S&T FIFAC work order table. This is the default where clause, the default filter. As we continue working with our searches in subsequent lessons here, you will see me coming back to this and taking a look and seeing how this changes. That's it for right now. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.